Hello, here I am again. Today's topic I want to discuss with you is public breastfeeding. Mothers who are feeding their babies. Now, you think to yourself that in 2017 there wouldn't be such a big issue. A baby's hungry. His mother has food to give he or she immediately. Why should I have to wait? However, what I find interesting are big grown men who find it off-putting. Some even will go towards the woman and abuse her in front of her children, in front of her child. And you think to yourself, what is the motive? What is the motive? Your child, your baby's hungry, and you take out your breast to feed it. The maternal love, the maternal care, the duty of care to provide for your baby is what every good mother should do. However, big grown men, black and white, think they can go over towards these mothers and abuse them verbally, using threatening behavior. Now, whether back in history or whether today, there is no excuse for this strange phenomena. And strange phenomena it is. Because most men are into pornography. Most men cheat. So it is not as if there is some kind of reserved, Victorian, moral approach. That don't wash. That's not men. There's something sleazy behind it, something unwholesome, unsavory, that you should go violent just because a woman is breastfeeding her newborn. What is going on in your mind? When I see a mother breastfeeding her baby, it's the most beautiful, natural thing on earth. You're seeing poetry and nature in motion. You're seeing life, feeding life. But you, men, that are disturbed by this beautiful, natural thing, what is going on in your own head? The problem is with you. I'll prove my point even further. We live in an era where anything goes, everything goes. Bisexuality, LGBT. Let me move the sun's going to my face. Let me just move this around. That's probably slightly better. Everything goes. Anything goes. Lesbianism, gays, trannies, hermaphrodite, transvestite, bisexual, queer. And we, society, we tolerate it. When you look on these programs, trannies being pregnant. Trannies being pregnant. These are women who become men and still become pregnant. No man has an issue with it. Men are sitting there quietly. I wish you luck. No comment. We don't find that sickening. Two gay men adopting children. You men, you're quiet about it. You're quiet about it. We live in an age of perversion. Anything goes. And you men are quiet about it. But it's very interesting. All woman wants to do, all the mother wants to do is to feed her child. And that's too much. You can't handle it. Why? Does it turn you on? Is it doing something to you? Is it bringing out your pedophile tendency? I've seen it, grown men, blacks and whites, harassing these mothers for feeding the babies, insulting her, threatening her, in front of her baby, while she's feeding it. Why? Do you want to degrade the woman's breast? You don't want to see it as food? You want to sexualize it? Is it your own perversion? A conviction of sin? You see, I don't understand your freaky world. Everything and anything goes. You don't mind if a man walks in and says, I'm pregnant. You have nothing to say. A man with beard, like Father Christmas, a man with beard walked in with his pregnant belly and said, I'm pregnant. I'm going to deliver it from your anal. You'd have no problem. You wouldn't feel sick. You don't fool me. You don't fool me at all. You're perverted. It gets me angry when I used to watch all these videos of people screaming. Oh! I never knew how to do webcams. I'm not technically minded when it comes to things like that. But I knew one day I would have to deal with the subject. 2017, for God's sake, and a woman, a mother, can't breastfeed her own child in public, whether in a restaurant, whether at the bus station. It does not add up. Our own government, who are legalizing all these perversion, you can have sex with animals. You don't mind. You don't feel sick. I put it to you, it's because you want to sexualize a woman's breast. You don't want it to be seen as maternal. You want it there for your own perversion. It's your own lust. If I was a woman and I had a baby and I had milk, I would tell you go to hell. I'd feed it. And believe me, I've studied martial arts. I'd knock you out. Come shout in my face with your perverted self. You're too nasty. You're vile. You're the first one promoting and shoving this LGBTQ, every kind of behaviorism, every kind of sexual deviance. You have no problem with it. You're a freak show. But it's interesting, all the woman wants to do is feed her baby. Feed her baby, want food. And you come along with your bigoted self, with your self-righteous self. No, behind it, there's something sinister. You're vile. Behind it, you want to sexualize her breast, and the baby is in the way of your lust. You want to sexualize her breast, but the baby is blocking you from your dirty thoughts. Come on, men. Sort yourself out. Sort yourself out. That's why women hate us. That's why women find us vile. That's why the hardcore feminists want all men dead. I'm not surprised if this is what we do to women. Degrade them. Did you know that, especially in the Middle Ages, people used to say, oh, Eve brought sin into the world, and therefore, women brought curse into the world, and women weren't allowed to go on ships because they brought bad luck. You have all these strange superstitions built up around women, as if women were aliens. Oh, when a woman walks past, you must throw a salt. We started to see women as if they were different entities, as if they were subhuman. We would do domestic violence, beat up women. Why? Because they brought sin to the world. So we use our male aggression as an excuse to dominate her, to subjugate her. That's our excuse. Why? Because women brought sin into the world. Our male hatred towards women is just get channeled in different way. We use religion as a weapon to either sexualize women, subjugate them, dominate them, beat them up, oppress them, restrict their future, their career. Oh, but God said it's okay. Because women brought sin into the world. They have a period, menstruation, stay away from them. They're unclean. All that psychosis going on at the back of our male mind is nothing more than bigotry. No wonder the Greek world was full of homosexuality. When you have that kind of hate towards women, it's not normal. It's not normal. The most beautiful thing on earth is to see a mother breastfeeding her child. Those who find something wrong with it, look in your own perverted mind, because you live in the liberal age. You live in this modern age where everything goes and your mouth is shut. I don't see you protesting against your perverted government. I don't see you protesting, taking to the streets for them wanting to teach homosexuality to 5-year-olds. Your mouth is shut. I'm scared of that. Your mouth is shut. You don't care how sexually immoral this world is becoming. Your mouth is shut. Yeah, a woman wants to breastfeed her baby and suddenly all you men are out in force to kill her. No. No, you don't fool me. None of you fool me. It's because that little baby is blocking your stimulation. You want to jerk off over her breast, but the baby's in the way. Men have no morals. People these days, let me just put my laptop again. The sun's shining. The conversation must be too strong. The conversation is too strong. I need the sun to come out like this. I just start talking. It's too strong. Can't handle it. Look at the sun burning. It started off a normal, dry day, and I start talking, and suddenly even the heavens itself declare the power of my words. Couldn't hold back. Even the sun shining. It's it for yourself. Even God's happy. Nature's happy that somebody's picking up a woman for once. Look at the sun shining. Happy. Somebody's picking up a woman. A man strong. Ain't no scaredy cat. I don't understand your freaky world, your strange world. You will celebrate everything perverted. You have no problem with it. But it's interesting. If a woman's breastfeeding her child in a restaurant, you want to throw up. You lying devil. You work in the mines and you're eating your crusty bread next to worms, next to snakes, and you have no problem. You eat your beef burger next to a dog and you have no problem. Yeah, because a woman's breastfeeding a baby, you want to throw up. Don't act goody-goody. In 2017, nobody can play the moral card. In this freaky world where anything goes, anything freaky. If a man came and says he just had a baby through his rectum, I waited too long to whip your ass. I waited too long for this day. Too long I've waited to whoop your ass. Sick and tired of the hypocrisy. I'm sick and tired of the lies. Admit you get turned on. Admit it, you're a pervert. Don't come holding that to me. That don't wash. I'm too well read. I've read law, sociology, philosophy, you name it. I have a big library. I know human nature. And it ain't good. There's nothing you can tell me. Nothing you can tell me. Now this is science. Science isn't my strong subject. But there's nothing you can teach me. Nothing. I've studied religion, I've studied philosophy, I've studied law, sociology. I'm well read. I'm a bookworm. You're not going to tell me that you find it disgusting. No, you're a pervert. There's something going on inside your own mind. When you see a woman breastfeeding her child, it's you are the problem, not her. She's doing something beautiful. You're the problem. Deal with it. Be a man. Clean your head up. And I hope that all you women out there who want to breastfeed your child, stuff us men. You do what you have to do. Forget us, man. We don't count. We're jackasses. Do what you have to do. It's the most beautiful thing on this earth.